Mike, Hillary, Chris, and I were issued an Iron Chef-like challenge for this morning. Basically, we have to make something, a dish, using canned pumpkin, and it cannot be dessert. This is really an up for debate thing, especially when we came in and saw what everyone made. It has to be a savory dish, and that's in the prompter, Mike. It has to be a savory dish.
Okay, and that means no desserts,
right?
Which I did not do. But this is a challenge for someone that's challenged in the kitchen to begin with. But let's start with yours.
Okay, let's start with
pasta.
Mine.
Savory?
Yes, I made a pumpkin puree pasta. Here is the ingredients you're looking at right here. Of course, you can use whatever pasta. I picked penne. Then, of course, you need the canned pumpkin. And also it called for goat cheese. This entire package of goat cheese. You basically, on a skillet, warm up the goat cheese, melt it, add some half and half, add some of this pumpkin puree, then some garlic, a little bit of onions, and then here is the finished product. If you look, there's green in here. You know what those are?
Basil leaves or something?
Sage.
Sage?
Yes.
Okay.
So I actually...
Getting fancy on us. You could put like chicken or something on that, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually sprinkle some Parmesan cheese because everything looks better with Parmesan cheese on it.
Let's do this real quick.
Okay, let's do this.
This is a pumpkin dip, which is awesome. It has cream cheese. It has the pumpkin puree. It has brown sugar. And
sugar.
The sugar's allowed. I mean, a lot of dishes have sugar. That's allowed.
No desserts.
Now, it has pretzels to dip and crackers.
Okay,
to dip
but I
with.
also see the cookies. So
That's
this Mike's dish is the one up for debate. Chris and I think this is too much like dessert. But you know what? Ann Reynolds is our judge, and she'll have the final say coming up at the end of our 8 o'clock hour. So we're going to be debating all morning.
Hillary and Chris will share their pumpkin dishes as well. Next hour, and Chris would never turn on me.
Team Savory, Chris. Come on, you got me, right?
Turn on me, Chris.
Well, guess what? I would never turn on you. Actually, that's false. No, Team Savory. Let's go, Megan. That's ridiculous. You can't have these cookies over there. Like I said, if one cookie goes in that dish, it's automatically a dessert. This has been a big debate that we've had all morning. Always fun with these competitions.
Alrighty, it is time now for Chris and I to present our pumpkin dishes. The challenge was to make a dish using canned pumpkin. It cannot be a dessert. It has to be a savory dish. We've had a lot of argument over that this morning.
By definition, a savory dish will have more of a spice or saltiness, not sweetness to it. Just
no
saying.
Sugar. Okay.
No sugar.
So, Chris, do you want to reveal your dish? It's inside this pumpkin.
I would. I don't really have a name for this. I just saw a bunch of different recipes, but this is a stuffed pumpkin. Now, it has a base of rice. You also have your pumpkin puree, 2 andouille sausages. That's a really nice, slow-building spice to go along with it, but we want to make this fall-like. Let's call it the fall flavor explosion, where we have your onions, you have your apples, and also some dried cranberries to go along with it, and it actually is quite delicious. It's not too bad for you as well, but then also you gotta pep up some cheese. So I have added some grated pepper jack to actually go along with a little bit more spice, a hint of that feta cheese to go along with it. And honestly, the pumpkin added something new to it, but then putting it in with the rice, especially the Southwest with the beans and the rice, really just tied it all together.
So here's the funny thing is yesterday we were talking about this competition and Chris said he wasn't going to take it seriously at all. He comes in this morning with like a masterpiece. So you obviously had some inspiration last night.
My friend Josh Feltner, he was just like, you're just going to let the competition go by? I was like, no, Josh. So we stepped it up and we actually ate this. I did take it seriously, and it's actually not bad. Megan actually said it was pretty good.
All right, awesome.
That's huge.
Well, moving on, I made a hummus. It's super easy, and that's what I was going for. It's right here. All you do is have to throw everything into the blender. You have olive oil, kosher salt, pumpkin puree, which was our ingredient, a tablespoon of tahini, which is sesame seed paste, extra virgin olive oil, cumin, paprika, which I actually did not put those 2 ingredients in because I did not have it in my kitchen, and then white beans, which is the most important part, salt, and 2 garlic cloves. So this is really, really, really super simple, and it basically just tastes like pumpkin. What does it taste like?
It tastes like pumpkin hummus.
There you go.
It's actually pretty good.
By the way, Mike made a dip and Megan made a pasta with a delicious pumpkin sauce. So coming up in our next half hour, we're going to find out who the winner is. Ann Reynolds will judge our dishes. Yes, she's our pumpkin expert, so stick around for that.
That's good.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, time now for us to see how we did in our canned pumpkin challenge. We're calling this the Great Pumpkin Challenge.
That's right. The challenge, make a dish using canned pumpkin puree. It could not be a dessert. savory dish. I'm looking at Mike for a reason.
not
Ann
a
Reynolds is
dip.
here to taste and judge our dishes. Hey, Ann.
Hey.
Happy to see you.
And I have to tell
Wait a
you,
minute. That's real. That's a little, that's a little nicey nice
lots of
over there.
love here. I have to tell you, I
Yeah.
taste test for some of the best chefs in the Miami Valley right here in this kitchen, so I have high expectations.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, well, my
let's see how-
confidence just went kaput.
I know, Mike,
Wow.
you're
All
starting.
right,
Go ahead.
this is a dip.
Okay.
It's not a dessert. It's a dip. You dip in a cracker.
Okay,
and
but
it
talk
has
about what's in the dip.
Cream cheese, pumpkin puree, and some pumpkin spice
And?
some brown sugar.
I know there's sugar, and I think that was one of the things we weren't
Yeah.
supposed to use.
No, sugar's in everything.
We had some controversy. Is
Yeah.
his a dessert or is his savory? Because there is sugar in it.
Did you have any help?
Yes, I had a secret agent. Her name is Kat. She helped a significant amount.
Okay.
In
Okay.
fact, she might have done most of the work.
All right.
So,
It's
what do you
very
think?
good. It's very good. It definitely is on the sweet side.
Okay.
So, but I do think it has a very nice taste, and I like the
Okay.
creaminess to it.
Okay.
Next up.
All right, next up, this is a simple hummus. So you basically make a hummus. If you know how to do that, it includes beans, garlic, lots of other ingredients, including cumin, which I did not put in it. And also,
She just didn't have it in her
I didn't have it in my
pantry.
kitchen. Yeah, and then also, of course, the pumpkin puree. You blend it all in a blender. It's really easy to make, and it comes out really just tasting like a pumpkin hummus. So it's very simple.
Yeah, very simple, and it's very creamy, and also very good. And who's your biggest competition?
And
here?
very healthy. Honestly, I think probably Chris or Megan's, just because theirs is very unique and difficult to make.
All right.
Very good as well, Megan.
Mine is pasta sauce with pumpkin in it. So I put some sage, some garlic in there, a whole thing of goat cheese, a little half and half, and kind of mixed it all up, heated it, and then just made some pasta and poured it over top.
It's pretty good.
Very good. Now,
Thank
did you
you.
have any spy techniques? Did you check and see what anybody else was doing?
Nope,
Or you
I
went on your own?
just went on my own. You know,
And
I have
pasta is
confidence
loaded
in my
with sugar,
skills.
by the way.
By the way.
Okay.
It
But
really
it's
is.
savory.
I mean, there's sugar in
Very
everything.
savory and very nice presentation. Chris.
And last, certainly not least, I just pretty much made a fall concoction going on. Here is the flavor blasted fall sensation.
What?
Whoa, just making up names.
You're right there.
But yeah, I don't know, like she just spit it out. So
No,
it didn't
no,
really
no.
help.
No,
She's chewing.
I'm chewing, and I
Go
like
ahead.
the presentation, but I like the way you present it as well.
Oh, well, thank you. See, it has a mix of the cranberries. Also, you got that rice and the pumpkin in there. A little bit of apple. Wow, that's delicious, right?
And corn. You threw corn in there, too.
know
Oh,
what?
it's got corn.
And
I'm
this is
impressed.
a Chris original.
I know, that's what I was going to say, and you did not have a recipe. You just kind of started throwing things in.
It had some ups and downs. I'm going to let you know.
You know what? It has a lot of flavor, and I'm actually quite surprised because in these competitions, sometimes you don't always rise to the occasion.
Well, that is truth to that statement.
Low expectations.
Wow. All right, so Ann, you have to pick a winner. I know that you have
Should
had
we
a
do
lot
a
to
drum
eat.
roll, guys?
Drum roll.
And the winner?
You're not going to believe it. It is Chris.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there it is. Oh man. Hey, there's plenty of stuffing for everyone. It's high in fiber, which you probably know what that means. But oh man, I would just like to thank Josh Feltner because he rose up to this occasion.
One of Chris's friends.
One of my friends, yeah. He actually said, "You know what? You need to win this competition, man." He went to the
It
store
looks
with
like
me.
you're just like taking that like a football home
I'm going to
with
be
you.
honest, it's really, really tasty.
I
There's
thought
a
so,
lot
too.
of flavor,
It is really
so
good.
I'm very impressed.
I will post the recipe later.
That's right. For all the recipes you saw here today, go to fox45now.com, click on Fox 45 in the morning. Give us a little time to put those up there, but we will.
Okay, bye, Chris.
And maybe you'll want to make Chris's recipe for your Thanksgiving dinner, or maybe just a weekend meal. Chris,
Does he even
congratulations.
know what's in it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Could
do you
you
remember
actually
what's
write
in it,
that
Chris?
down?
Yeah, I have a general idea of what went on with this, and yeah, I wrote down there's andouille, yeah, okay, I'm gonna call up Josh, and we gotta figure out what's going on here, but then just letting you know about as far as that September rains, yes, this is my trophy. I'm gonna hold this the whole time. Don't worry about it.